And we are live.
We're live. We're streaming.
We're
We're
live
doing
on
the
the
robot
stream.
test.
Yeah.
You know, like there's squiggly looking letters, and we gotta be able to say that we know that they're real letters. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude.
You ever do that test? Why'd you turn your volume all the way up?
It didn't do a thing either. I don't know why I thought it was.
We don't want to hear ourselves. We don't want your computer thing to be on.
No, we're good. Don't worry. All right. It says it's live.
Yeah, Nick's doing the robot test for us. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Nick did the robot test, Braden.
Woo! I'm learning OBS, everyone. Okay, you ready? We're going to go.
That's gross.
My bad. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
What up, and welcome to a live edition of the unofficial podcast of the National Football League, the world-famous and critically acclaimed 5-6 Kings podcast. My name is David Breen. With me, as always, old white shirt himself, Braden Bollard. Braden, how are you, man?
David. I don't know, man. I'm kind of think I'm insignificant.
You are? Yeah.
Just because, I don't know. I'm not.
Ain't got no power.
Do you want power, bro? I got no power, and I'm insignificant because I'm finding out, unless you're hung, there's nothing significant about you. No one's going to remember your name.
Dude. Even if you are hung, no one remembers your name.
Yeah.
It took like 30 people for someone to finally know who this guy was.
And that was their choice. So, guys, if you didn't know, in the very beginning of this second episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
I don't know his name. His name doesn't matter. They say it a bunch.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They show the old hedge knight who like trained Sir Duncan, and he's like walking out of a bedroom, and he's like, stay there, I'll be right back. And he's going and taking a piss. And he is just like comedically hung.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It's like they're
Am I exact like
no.
I'm saying like 9 inches.
Yeah.
Like, it was just hanging down his leg.
At least. And it's like they were trying to compete with what's the fucking Marky Mark? Boogie Nights. Hoff knows what I'm talking about. And yeah, it was like a shock value thing, and the guy even said at the end, he's like, "Well, we just been shitting on this guy."
Loved that. I loved that so much.
I did.
He's like, the whole episode we're shitting on him, so let's give him a little something.
Yeah. Give him a little something for everyone to remember him by.
Yeah, remember, hey, this guy's the man.
Yeah,
and hey, uncut. You know? I noticed. You can't tell me you didn't notice.
Different times,
Yeah.
different beliefs. I'm for it.
Yeah, it was pre-Judaism.
Yeah. There you go. But, you know, now that I feel insignificant, how you feel, David?
I feel turned on.
Yeah.
Is that the right answer?
It's like one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not that.
No.
So I can't be like, I feel better.
No, yeah.
So turned on is what I'm going to go with. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's either you got to be like, I don't know. I guess in this world, you got to be rich, famous for being like a king, or you just no one's going to remember you.
Yeah. Even if you're hung.
Even
It
if.
took a minute for someone to know who he was.
It did.
But hey, it happened.
Yeah. It was a very repetitive aspect of this episode, which is kind of why I feel like we're really honing in on this right now.
That's all we're going to talk about.
Yeah. It's going to be 45 minutes talking about...
Dong.
Yeah, dung. Not dung, dong.
Dong. Yeah. Dung
Is poop.
is in India.
Which is...
Dung fest.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Dude.
With the cow dung?
My friend, I'm doing it right now. You must
Braden,
burn the cow dung.
Don't do.
It's my
Don't do
favorite.
voice. You.
It's my
You
favorite, bro.
scumbag.
Yeah, people are going to be like...
You're the worst.
Dude, I'm going to get you on a
First,
call.
Last week
You're not going to know who it is.
Last week you were saying that a smelly brown god.
Oh, no,
This week you're doing voices. You got to rein it in, man.
Yeah, maybe I do.
We're trying to be a family show here.
Listen, one of my best friends
Yeah.
from India. That kind of gives me like the end pass, right?
No.
No?
No.
Fuck.
No, we're trying to be a family show here.
This is true.
All right?
Family
All right, we
show.
want the families to all gather around,
Yeah.
like in the olden days, you know?
Yeah.
Like to gather around the radio
Yeah.
and hear about, I don't
The
know,
nuclear bombs being
Lou
dropped.
Gehrig.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, you went dark.
Yeah, I
you
went
know?
pretty dark. Yeah. Someone's
Jeez.
listening. It's like,
Yeah.
did they drop?
Oh,
Fuck.
And they didn't have the headphones. I'm talking about like sit in the living room.
No,
Like,
yeah.
and all
I
the
don't know
kids would be
why I
sitting
would-
crisscross apples. You went like
Yeah,
the guy
like-
who's dropping it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we're clear. Do it.
Oh man, but speaking of the cow dung, dude, we got that in the first episode, and it's kind of, you know, they kind of built on more comedic beats, and I don't know. How do you feel about it?
They're still overdoing it.
Yeah, that's kind of how
Like
I felt too.
there's times where I'm just like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
That was good. But then silly shit like where the Targaryen so like the Targaryens show up and Sir Duncan's like, oh, they'll remember the night, and turns out they do.
yeah,
Turns out the most famous in the royal family, one guy's like, oh yeah, he did this. They like he's a whiz with tournament facts.
yeah.
He's the stat boy. He's
got like a
he's
ego.
Jeremy Piven from Two for the Money.
Yeah.
He's got all the stats. He's just good with that.
Yeah,
So he's like, I remember him. He's like, you want to be in the tourney? That's fine. You can be in the tourney and like all this. And it's an awkward back and forth. And then Duncan goes to leave and like starts to go the wrong way, and then goes, it's this way, and then walks. It's like shit like that, completely unnecessary.
yeah.
Like
that.
him hitting his head and this now this like
Yeah,
there's the stuff with him and Egg I enjoyed.
yeah. Same.
Like they had some funny back and forths. Great.
Yeah.
Sprinkle those in there.
Dude, in that scene that you were just talking about, which if you guys just watched,
Super important.
super important and fucking phenomenal acting, dude. Like it's not like they're crying or doing anything crazy, but just the flow, and I was in it. And
Yeah.
then what took me out was him being like, "Duh, which way?"
Oh, I gotta go this way now. Like,
Yeah.
just leave that out of it.
Yeah, and I get it. Like, you're trying to show this character arc where he's going from this guy who's shy and timid and not really fully knowing the whole game.
You could show the shyness without.
And they got that. He literally said, and I was in it when he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, he made a mistake at one point. He's like, "Oh, but I don't know." His knight called him as thick of a wall, and
So the prince in the hand of the king,
yeah,
he jousted against the knight that Sir Duncan squired for. And the prince is like, oh, we went through 4 lances that day. And Sir Duncan goes, 7. And they're like, what? And he's like, yeah, I know. And then the prince is like, yeah, I know stories tend to be exaggerated. It was 4. And then Duncan just fucking drops to a knee, and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4. You're right. You're right. Like, just immediately, like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Why am I questioning the number? Sure, 4. Great.
yeah. And guys, we're just kind of like jumping into it, but we just kind of wanted to hone in on how they're
The dong.
the dong and the comedic beats, and sometimes it takes away from these serious moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just after that, we got it. He's shy. He's with the prince.
Yeah.
He feels completely out of place, but he really wants to be a knight, and he's pushing for it. Great. I
Yeah.
get all of that.
Exactly.
And then he's like, dude, I'm going the wrong way. I'm sorry. Like, just the awkward, like, why?
Yeah. It's a bit over the top, but everything outside of that has been pretty good. And I'm even though it's still a bit lackluster, I do feel like the acting and the story and everything's going to get progressively better. Well, and the acting's great, but like I feel like the story is going to get we're going to get like deeper into the story. I feel like fairly quickly. It makes sense that the first probably few episodes really build up who Sir Duncan is and his relationships to Egg and some other people.
For sure. And when Game of Thrones was great,
Yeah.
it wasn't just like battles
Yeah.
it wasn't short seasons that are just nonstop action. Like, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But like Daenerys burning down King's Landing, objectively awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody liked it.
Did you see?
Everyone was like, what the fuck is this?
Some guy made an amazing edit, and I'm pretty sure I sent it to you guys, and it just
You
shows.
ain't never sent nothing.
It shows Bran Stark.
And you ain't never sent nothing.
My bad, bro.
Yeah.
But it's the Raven.
But talk about that.
Yeah. The three-eyed Raven. It just shows like a quick cut of him taking over everyone at very pivotal bad decision parts of the show. So like, for example, my bad, getting a little touchy. When Daenerys burns down, it's like shows it like quick cuts from him, like, you know, where his eyes go white, and he controls her, and it shows her eyes go white, and it all makes sense because then it leads up to him becoming the king on the throne, and he could see everything up until this point. Like, it actually makes a little bit better closure on the decisions that they made. That really just shows that maybe he's kind of like a bad guy, because he could have prevented things, but he allowed it to happen so he could become the fucking king. Not even allowed it. He brainwashed these people.
They should have done season 9 of Game of Thrones and had that be what it was then. Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
That's all I gotta say.
But whoever edited it, good job.
Yeah.
It was clean. Like, they did.
You
good
ain't
job.
never sent nothing.
My bad, bro.
Yeah, in your life.
My bad,
Dude. Never in your life.
But you know, I'll make sure to send it next time.
Doubt it.
No, yeah. My
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
So when the show starts, before we right after we see like the old man with just his huge
Yeah, he's taking a piss. He's about to go back to this woman in his bed.
Right after that, we see Duncan finishing with Egg, and he says, "You're lucky I'm not as big as the night I squired for, because I had it way rougher than you did."
Boy, did he.
Yeah, like as he's like pulling his pants up, you know, like it's the next morning. The kid, this is how you be a squire. This is how you get into the squire business. He had to earn it.
Yeah.
And not as hard as Duncan had to earn it. So
Nope.
kids got it easy these days.
And I got to tell you,
I appreciate what a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is doing. Because they're just saying kids these days have it easier. You know, that's all this show's about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and Egg was super happy in this episode.
Yeah. Because he's like, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But this is kind of my thing now. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I was scared going into it, but now I'm happy it happened. Yeah.
but they do like right after like what David was talking about. They go on this like little compilation of Sir Duncan going over the night and whatever his name was, and kind of their times together, and they were showing them traveling and fighting and stuff, training together.
What's a word other than compilation that you could use?
Montage.
Even Rocky had a montage.
Yeah, so but even then there was like a comedic beat, and I don't even know if they meant it to be comedic, but I'm like, obviously it was, because the point where he's like, and he just wouldn't stop, he kept coming, shows specifically Sir Duncan going at him. So it's like
he's an old man. Well, so no, he just wouldn't stop. Like Duncan was clearly,
but he wouldn't
stronger
stop.
and bigger
and that's
than
why
him.
I felt conflicted on
and
it.
they showed this, like the old man's down on the ground, and this is the sword, and like he's like and then he like taps Duncan on the leg with it, like he's like, he just wouldn't stop, and then he just like smacks his leg with it. Yeah,
and
yeah, it's
obviously
definitely supposed to be funny.
Yeah, and you know, wasn't bad, but it's just still, it's just they sprinkle it in a lot.
Crack my back there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it, but I'm sure it was good.
Oh, yeah, I'm not as cool as you, I guess.
My
you
bad,
know?
bro.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just.
Yeah, Braden's gonna. Listen to that. I crack things really
damn.
loud. Yeah.
That was nice. Heard that.
Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. So, Duncan, the one thing the Targaryen guy says. Oh, Egg, when the Targaryens come into town, Egg's like, hey, I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And Duncan doesn't really question. He's like, I should go make sure the camp's good. But Egg clearly did not want to be seen by them.
Yeah. Which is a little hint.
Yeah.
Go on.
I was going to jump
I was just
further,
going to just talk about really quick how he ran into two other knights and didn't even know it. So some horse that isn't his, or is this his horse? Because he had 3 horses.
No.
Okay, not a horse.
This was
that's
the
his.
prince who was like talking shit to him.
Yeah.
Who hopped off. Surprise! The arrogant,
Yeah.
like
you're right.
undisciplined prince has an arrogant, undisciplined horse.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
And that horse freaked out, fucking, and just Superman some dude in the face. That's a bad joke.
Like Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
You could have not acknowledged the joke saying it was bad. I wouldn't have gotten it. Like someone who was listening might have been like, "Ooh, he was making a Christopher Reeves joke," but they might not have.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Yeah, it's a
whatever.
good joke. I like it.
But I didn't set it up as well. But that happened, and this
Yeah, not
guy
like
was
Superman because he hit him so hard.
Yeah, I know.
Is what
That's
I
I'm
thought.
saying.
Yeah.
And then that's
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, that didn't come off as good as I could have. But hits the dude in the face, breaks his nose, and of course, Sir Duncan the Tall comes to the rescue of the horse, not the dude, the horse.
Comes over, he's like, "Hey,
Shh. Immediately, the horse is like, "Oh my God, you're as tall as a horse."
yeah, you're fucking giant. Yeah,
We
where we
must be
going?
related.
Where are we going?"
So he takes him over, and he's just talking to the horse. He's like, "You're beautiful. You're okay. I got you. Hey, everything's gonna be all right." Hey, you want power, bro? First, we're gonna make you a state rep, and then we'll get you voted into Congress.
And then, like, companies will start giving you money to pass certain bills that help their companies.
Yeah, and I'll be right there with you.
Yeah,
all
I'll
the
be
way.
guiding your hand the whole way.
And then we do some shit for the CIA
That's-
where we start trafficking people.
That's politics, baby.
That's politics.
So it gets there, and 2 Kingsguard come up. One of them's nicer than the other. The other's not like aggressively mean,
No,
but he's less. He's talking shit about the way he smells.
He just fucking looks him up and down, just walks off. Like,
So they talk, and the one night's like, I'm a family of crabbers from Duskendale. He's
Yeah.
like, how did that happen? How did you become in the Kingsguard? It was the same way we became crabbers. And then Duncan's like, what the fuck does that mean? Talking to Egg later, Egg tells him that guy's family owns most of the crabbing ships in the world. And he was like, oh, so it's not really the humble beginnings this guy was pretending to have. This is,
like trying to relate to me on some like
yeah,
humble.
like I'm a family of farmers, man. It's like, yeah, they own all of the sugar in Florida.
You're like the
It's like,
richest
oh,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's worth millions.
And like it kind of seemed that way too, just from their armor, which I gotta say, one of the sickest armors in Game of Thrones.
It's the Kingsguard armor too. I don't know why every Kingsguard
Yeah.
doesn't have that armor.
I think it was better than what we see in the future in Game of Thrones.
I agree.
Shit was
I
sick.
agree. It was just like all white
And that's what you get when you own rice farms or some shit.
crab.
Crab. Yeah, yeah.
Crabber.
I don't know why.
Family of crabbers.
My
Well, he's
brain.
not buying the stuff. It's
Oh yeah.
he's the Kingsguard.
True.
So they provide it for him.
Yeah.
It's not like you buy your own armor.
Yeah.
Like if you're a linebacker on the Dolphins, it's not like you bring your own helmet.
Well,
you know?
Sir Duncan,
Yeah.
he's gotta.
Because he's not working for the king.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, he's just a loser.
Yeah.
So Sir Duncan, the king tells him, "Hey, you're not the knight who with the dong. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Sir, it's not Arthur, but it sounds like Arthur.
Pit something at the end.
It's of Penny.
Penny.
Something.
Yeah.
Penny Tree.
Penny Tree.
But something with an A. Nah, we'll say Arthur.
Yeah.
Prince Arthur in the Stone. You're not his son, so you can't wear his sigil. Figure it out." And he's like, "Okay." So he goes to the cute girl who does all the plays. She's real tall. And he's like, "Hey, do you make me a new thing? Will you paint it on my stuff?" He explains it as well as I just did. That's
Yeah.
why I did it. And she's like, "What do you want it to be?" He's like, "I don't know."
And he's also getting annoyed because Egg is just taking
Egg-
up all the room here.
Egg jumps in as he's doing this. Like, how do you make the dragon shoot fire? Egg's loving this.
Yeah.
Egg's like, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
And we find out, like, after the episode, Egg and the actor who plays Sir Duncan are the exact same in real life.
Egg, the actor who plays Egg, was so, like, pumped talking about the scene.
Yeah.
Kid's the man.
And Sir
Kid's
Duncan
going places.
either stays in character or he's Scottish
He's
or
a
something.
dumb Scot.
Yeah.
Braden said he's a dumb Scot.
Hey.
He was like, the British never should have given them their land back. Never. They should have taken their land and their freedom. That's what Braden said. I said, we don't even know that he's Scottish. She's like, or Irish, same thing.
Yeah, but do you want power, bro?
Yeah.
There you
So it's gonna be a tree in the sunset and a shooting star, because that's Sir Duncan remembers the shooting star the night that he made Egg do that poor boy do unspeakable things.
Which could have been a UFO.
Braden thought it was.
Yeah.
He goes, "Well, dude, did you see that? It was a UFO." So they do a tug of war with Lionel Baratheon. Just a fun scene.
Fun scene, but I wanted to get into this, now that we see...
Tug of war?
Well, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that was some tug of war, dude. That shit drew on for a minute. But, I kind of am wondering, what's Lord Baratheon's dynamic with the king, and like it, because he's wearing a crown, so I'm taking it as, I don't know, like he's
It's
the
just-
king
he's-
in a
he's-
sense
he's
of that.
he's the Lord of Storm's End.
Okay,
Yeah, his
But
name's Lionel Baratheon.
yeah, and he's
He's
devoted or whatever to.
yeah. They wouldn't all be there right now. If
Right? That's
he
what
was
I was
like, I'm
thinking.
my own king.
I just never saw them in the same room, and then even at the night, later on when they were doing the what's it called?
the joust.
Yeah, the
So
joust.
there was. I can't imagine it was him because they would have shown him. But there was a Baratheon rider in the
okay.
joust. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
like
just
they're
didn't
just
see him like up on
they're,
the thing.
they're just a big house. He runs his area of the world, but they all answer
Yeah.
to the king.
I am excited to see them kind of interact though. Like
Lionel and
Baratheon,
yeah. All that's exciting.
yeah,
Lionel, they win the tug of war.
yeah.
Whatever, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Duncan wants to buy some new armor, and the guy who makes the armor says, "I need 800 stags."
Yeah, who doesn't have 800
stags.
stags?
And he said, "I have 2 stags." And he said, "Give it to me." And he gives it to him. And he's like, "I also have some old armor from a smaller person." He's like, "I can repurpose that. I'll drop it down to 600 stags. Sell your horse." He doesn't tell him to sell the horse, but next scene, he's selling his favorite horse.
Yeah, this part pissed me off because it's like, well, I like from the writer's perspective, they're like, well, we need the horse to have some weight. Like, we really want Sir Duncan to get this horse back. But like, bro, sell one of your other horses you're not using, dude.
Yeah.
Especially the one that you don't talk to on a daily basis, like your best friend.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
He had an emotional goodbye. The guy hands him the money, and then he hands the guy some of the money back and said, "Make sure she gets some oats tonight and an apple."
Bruh.
What annoyed me about that was the guy bought the fucking horse.
Yeah.
He's not going to let it starve, Sir Duncan.
Yeah.
Save your money. He's not going to be like, "Yeah, I just wanted to buy a horse so I could tie it up and watch it starve to death." That's my thing.
Yeah, dude. And that's like a writing choice, man. They could have cleaned that up a little bit right there.
He could have just said, "We make sure you'll take good care of her, right? Right?
Come
You're
on.
not gonna beat her or nothing." Like that. That could have been it. You didn't
Yeah.
need to give some of the money back and say, "Hey, make sure it eats."
Yeah.
Because I know you're buying horses all the time and like forget to feed them.
Yeah.
So just don't forget.
Yeah, it's my one grope.
Yeah.
See, that's another.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't have to acknowledge it's a callback. Yeah, remember that? Huh? Yeah, I remember you saying that. So now it's joust time.
Oh, yeah.
There's dude who rides out. Oh, and he says, "For the old gods and the new,"
Oof.
and bites it. Here's the thing. They would say that phrase in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's 100 years later.
Yeah.
How new are these new gods?
Not that new, dude.
Yeah.
Not that new.
They're over 100 years old. They're not new. All right. At that point, you say just all the gods. Or you can say by the really old gods and the gods.
Yeah.
I guess you would still say old gods and new, but I don't like it. They should be newer in Game of Thrones, the amount they say it.
Yeah, dude.
So they the guy says that and then he bites the head off a fish.
Oh, yeah. That was
Throws the
quick.
fish
That
carcass.
was quick out of nowhere.
I mean, dude, he's about business.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Brayden, you know he's about business.
We just see a guy. We just like cut to a dude. He's just ripping the fucking head off.
Yeah, you don't get it.
My bad.
You don't get it because you ain't never been about business.
Oh shit. My bad.
Yeah. When's the last time you were about business?
Dude, there was no, fuck.
Yeah, you ain't never been about business.
Fuck.
Not once, not never. This guy is. So he bites the head off, and then they just start jousting like crazy.
And there's like 7 versus 7. I mean, they're all like 1v1, but they're
All going at the same time.
yeah.
It's not. Oh, I think only towards the end. Once it starts getting important, then they're like, all right, 1-on-1.
That would piss me off if I was the one going in, risking my life, and I gotta do it while people can't even focus on me.
Well, I think you got to get through the round of 7.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, someone's gonna die before then.
Yeah, for sure. Lots of people will.
You know. That's
But
like,
I think everyone like goes in those big rounds.
No, yeah.
To
You're right.
start, yeah, and then like it whittles down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, it's just like it'd be like going fighting in the UFC and there's like 7 fights going at the same time. The fighter would be like, "Bro, I want my time. I want my shine."
Huh? Be like, win the fight.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, that's it.
Win the fight.
Yeah.
You know why you feel that way? Because you ain't never been about business,
that's
Brayden.
right. Fuck.
You ain't never been about that business. You don't have it in you to joust.
I could be a jouster.
No, I've been telling you your whole life. Nick's been telling you your whole life. You don't have it in you to joust. You
Huff,
ain't
is
got
that
the
true?
heart. You ain't got the heart to joust.
Whatever, bro.
Nick's been saying it.
He
He's
can
over there
nod
nodding.
his
He's over there
head all
nodding.
he
Yeah.
wants.
So they joust for a while. Egg's loving this.
Yeah.
Duncan's in the beginning loving it, and then like he's slowly like, ah, shit, like
That's what I'm gonna fucking do.
yeah. He's like, I don't know if I'm as good as these guys.
Look at these guys. This guy almost got knocked off. Did get knocked off the horse. Jumped
off
on
the horse.
another random horse. Picked up the shield. Fucking got the jolster and went right back in. He's
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I could fucking do that.
Yeah, Lance is what the jolster is called. It's called a lance.
No one's gonna know that.
Someone
David.
was like, "What's he talking about? What did he grab?
a jolster.
What's a jolster?"
Come on.
They're googling it. And they're like, "I don't know what he's trying to say.
Stop
I got no
jolsting my
clue what he's
jolster,
trying to
David.
say here."
You're jolsting me right now, dude.
So that all happens. This is a short episode. This
Yeah.
episode was like 30 minutes long.
Literally.
Which is wild. They're never that.
Maybe the shortest of all Game of Thrones related episodes ever.
Hey, Nick, Google that for us. Shortest episode of all Game of Thrones related episodes ever. Nick's going to Google it. He might not Google it.
I don't know.
He's not responding, so he might not Google it.
I don't.
But that's his prerogative, whatever.
You guys could Google
He's
it.
his own man. You Google it.
Yeah. Let us
You
know.
Google it.
If I had to guess, so I would guess this is the one. But they're keeping it short and sweet, right? Sir
Yeah.
Duncan's super tall,
Yeah.
and they're keeping the episode
They're
short.
They're talking. Him and Egg are talking at the end. It's the end of the episode. Egg's just, like reliving the joust, like doing a bunch of crazy stuff, and you could tell Duncan's upset. And he's like, "What's up? What's up, big man?" And he says that the knight who trained me might have been a fucking loser. like that's essentially what he says. And he's like, "I won't be. Tomorrow, I'm gonna show everybody."
60 years.
Yeah, he like
Hey.
6 years didn't have a friend.
Didn't have a friend. Never won one joust. I'm going to say this word wrong in every way possible.
Yeah, you will. Jost. You'll just keep saying
No, but
Jost.
you guys get it.
Yeah.
He was just, I don't know. I felt bad for the dude that was hung, and now I understand.
That's why they showed us how hung he was.
Yeah. Sir Duncan's really like, man, did I just waste all this fucking time with this guy?
Yeah.
Was this guy like a fraud?
Kind of.
60 years, never won a Jost?
Yeah. No friends, no family.
It's not going to be me.
Just a big old dong. Guys,
Man.
that was the episode.
Yeah.
It was a whole episode. I really think it was because they were like, well, we don't want to give him too much in episode 2. We could go into the next day and show him jolsting. We could show that.
No.
But let's just keep this real short. And, maybe next episode we'll see it.
Yeah, like, for sure, the hung dong got him hooked.
Yeah, they were like, we give him plenty.
Yeah.
Like,
That's 9 inches too much.
Yeah, we showed them the biggest dong TV's ever given us.
Bro, literally. That's like,
They're like, so there
that
you
was
go.
the legit thing. Like, that's another thing, Hoff. Look that up. Is that the biggest dong ever shown in TV or film?
Look it up after you look up the other thing.
You guys too.
Yeah. You look it up.
Yeah.
Look up that dong.
Yeah. Man.
So, guys, that was episode 2. There's not a ton to go over.
No. Not really.
Yeah.
The only other thing I don't think we touched on was that
That's fine.
was that the king's brother is a dick.
Yeah.
That's like the one other thing.
The king's son.
Is it his son?
He's the prince. The king's not there.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
So,
you're right.
like, they're the
You're right,
princes,
yeah.
but they're old.
Yeah.
They're old princes.
Yeah, they're
King's
like in
living
their
a long time.
50s. Yeah.
So everyone but the hand of the king is kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
And we didn't see the prostitutes in this one.
Dude, missed opportunity.
The one like had a meaningful moment with Sir Duncan at the end of the last episode where you're like, oh, is she going to try to help him or something?
Yeah.
Turns out she's just like, I feel bad. All right. I'm out.
Bye.
Yeah,
guys.
So that's the episode. We'll be back at some point for episode 3. Episode 3 airs tomorrow night. We won't be back tomorrow night. We might be back sooner than Saturday, though.
Yeah.
Who's to say, really?
But it gives you guys enough time to, research, watch the episode, and look up the questions, right?
I don't care if you do that, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I'll forget by next episode, and it's not like I'm going to read the comments and be like, oh, they looked it up. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah? So fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck your families. The Nutty Professor's the greatest movie of all time. Follow us on Instagram at 56Kings. That's at FIVESIXKING
S.
on Instagram, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I normally say I love you all very much, but I can't follow up fuck you guys and fuck your families with I love you all very much. So we'll see you next week.
Peace out.